Good evening. This is Nan'pusha, and I'm so glad you've chosen to spend a little quiet time with me tonight. As someone who's long been drawn to both Eastern and Western literature, I've often found that some of the most powerful truths are told not loudly, but softly, and few art forms speak more quietly or more profoundly than Noh. Tonight, I'd like to share with you the story of Ōeyama, an old play that at first glance appears to be a simple tale of a hero vanquishing a demon. But as we listen closely, we find something else, something more troubling, more poetic, and far more human. The play centers on Minamoto no Raiko, a famed warrior of the Heian period, and his journey to defeat the demon Shuten Dōji, said to dwell in the distant mountain of Ōeyama. Raiko and his men disguise themselves as traveling monks. When they arrive, the demon, still in human form, welcomes them warmly. He offers them food, drink, conversation. He is gracious. He is kind. And yet, the men poison him and strike him down. This reversal, where the evil ones shows hospitality and the right ones resort to deception, is central to the emotional and moral tension of the play. One line always stays with me. As Shuten Dōji is dying, he cries out, "Even demons stray not from the path of righteousness." In Japanese, kishin ni oudou nashi. It's an old proverb suggesting that even supernatural beings, those we imagine as monstrous or inhuman, act with honor. And yet here, it is the humans who betray their word. What does it mean when the so-called demon is the one who values truth, while the hero lies to gain advantage? It reminds me of Shakespeare, of Lear, betrayed by those closest to him, or Othello, ensnared by lies. In both worlds, East and West, the wound of betrayal is deeply personal and morally unsettling. There's another layer to this story, one that I think about often. Ōeyama, the mountain where Shuten Dōji lives, isn't just a backdrop. In Japanese culture, mountains often represent the other world, places outside of human order, outside the city, and often outside power. In the play, Shuten Dōji is said to have once lived on Mount Hiei, a sacred mountain just outside Kyoto. But he was cast out, and now, in Ōeyama, he is haunted. To a Japanese audience, this carries echoes of history, of indigenous peoples who resisted central authority, and were often cast as outsiders, even demons. In Ōeyama, this history isn't spoken aloud, but you can feel it in the silence between lines, in the shadowed edges of the story. Noh is often described as ethereal, abstract, even austere. But when we pay attention, we find it's also deeply political. It uses stillness. It uses absence. And in that absence, it plants difficult questions. What is justice, truly? What does it mean to call someone the other? Who gets to decide who belongs and who must be destroyed? The elegance of Noh, its slowness, its restraint, isn't an escape from reality. It's a way of turning reality over in our hands, gently, carefully, without shouting. 大江山 is a story of demons, yes, but more than that, it's a story of humanity, of masks and truth, of betrayal and longing, and of the spaces between what we believe we are and what we become. Thank you for joining me here at Nan'pusha. Until next time, may your evening be peaceful. ではまた。